So what's up, chat? Welcome to the Gbpjpy channel, right? Today was a Friday, right? And you guys already, knew I was anticipating, retail sales, right? For for the GBP, right? I was expecting it to kind of turn out to be negative, right? But it turned out to be positive, right? Cause per my calculation analysis, inflation rates being worse than expected, right? Like dropping, than the previous you know uh digits, right? And unemployment also dropping, right? I was kind of unemployment rising, I thought I was kind of adding these factors up because this is what I've been kind of doing, for the recent times, and I've been able to get the right numbers, right? But it's all good. Sometimes the market doesn't kind of just go the way you're kind of anticipating it to do. Sometimes it has that kind of shake up, right? But it's all good, right? I'll be sharing my screen with you guys so that I kind of share with you what happened today, what went down today, on GJ, right? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button so anytime I drop a new video, you get updated. Let's get into the chat. Alright guys, this is my Gbpjpy screen. You guys can see for yourself. You guys can see we had this pattern, right? Mind you, I didn't have this. Yeah, you know, I had this the ascending trend line, right? But when a downtrend, right? So I was expecting what, you know, I was expecting after this pattern, I don't know if you guys can see, right? You can see that we have what, a head and shoulder pattern, right? After this pattern, right? I was expecting price to break it and continue the movement to the downside. And I told you guys I was expecting the retail sales, the fundamentals to be what, to be negative, but it turned out to be positive, right? It turned out to be positive, and we also had this. We also had this, also had this, guys. So I assume this last touch as a third touch, so I was kind of anticipating massive drops, guys. That was, I was just anticipating a drop all along, but it looked like the market also had its own plans. It turned up, up for me, right? But it's all good. You guys can see that what, at this point we had what, we had this. That's why with technical analysis you have to focus and understand the technical analysis, guys. You have to understand it, right? This was the pattern. This was a real pattern, right? When the downtrend though, the market pulled down and was kind of ranging at this point, right? And just some minutes before the news was giving, right? It just broke above and went to this area of interest, right? Booked above, booked above it, came back inside again, came to retest, this zone, and it's now kind of what, dropping, right? So let's see what next week has for us. We have this loss, right? Let's see what next week has for us, guys. Let's see. All right. There you guys had it. You guys saw what went down. How Gbpjpy, took us out. Mercilessly. you know, kind of had that 61.8 Fibonacci level. We had that descending trend line, and we also had the area of interest cycle level, right? But the news is the news, guys. It does what it does, right? So yeah, let's see what next week has for us. Hopefully next week USD JPY also has kind of giving us the preferred, the laid out structure that we can also follow, and we'll take nice setups. But in all, overall, the market has been kind of very nice to us, very very cool this week. But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit subscribe button so anytime I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to get updated or notified, so you'll be able to tap into the knowledge, and let's help the channel grow. Please hit the subscribe button. If you found this content helpful, hit the what a thumbs up button so this video can be recommended to other people, so they can also be able to what tap into this knowledge, right? Help somebody out, right? If you have anything you want to say, anything you want to share, the comment section is all yours, right? It's been love since day one. It's Big FX. Peace out.